As you guys all know, the MLB Trade Deadline has just wrapped up a few hours ago, and here's a whole recap on the MLB Trade Deadline. The first bigger trade that happened this MLB Trade Deadline was Luis Castillo to the Chicago White Sox, and I don't really think that the White Sox got a great pitcher out of Luis Castillo, but if Luis Castillo can turn it around and be the pitcher that he was a few seasons ago, he's going to be perfect for the White Sox. But how this season's going, I don't know why the White Sox went after him when people like Kevin Gausman and Clay Holmes were available. Next trade was Adley Rutschman to the Boston Red Sox, and personally, I think the Orioles won this trade. They got a lot of young prospects, 3 of the top 5 in the Red Sox system, and I think the Orioles won this trade. Next move was Joe Adell to the Guardians. I think that this is a good addition to their outfield, and they gave up little to nothing to get him. Then you got Taylor Ward being traded to the Seattle Mariners, and I think that this is a phenomenal trade for the Mariners. Pairing him up next to J-Rod and Randy Rosarena was a perfect fit. Next trade is Kevin Gausman to the Chicago Cubs. I think that this is a perfect addition for this Cubs rotation. Their biggest need was a starting pitcher, and they got a phenomenal one in Kevin Gausman. Next trade, you had the buzzer beater trade in Casey Mize going to the San Diego Padres. We all thought that they were going to move on from pitchers like Mason Miller and other pitchers that they had, but instead they went out and got a solid quality 3 or 4 starting pitcher in Casey Mize. I think that this is a great addition for this rotation. Next trade is Clay Holmes to the Cubs, and I understand Clay Holmes has dealt with injuries, but a healthy Clay Holmes with Kevin Gausman in this rotation is exactly what the Cubs needed, and I think the Cubs are going to come back and they're going to keep their number 1 spot for the wild card and possibly make a run to the NLCS. And then you had Freddie Peralta going to the Tampa Bay Rays. Yes, Freddie Peralta has been having a down season, but the Rays needed a starting pitcher, and Freddie Peralta is a pretty decent addition for what they gave up to get him. And if you guys want to see my takes on the Skubal, Arias, and Jose Soriano trade, go check out my channel. I made 2 videos about Skubal, and I made a video about Arias and Soriano. And also, go check out the YouTube channel, The Final Take. That's me and my friend Pulse Metrics Podcast, and we're going to make a whole video going in depth about this MLB trade deadline.